4 videos to get through it?
The
Okay.
virulent clouds
Removes
from the courtyard
the
have
Crimson
abated.
Curse from all
The heirs
affected
of the estate
affected
feel
characters.
narrowly agreeable once again.
Alright. Let's go look at my items. The bird didn't take shit, so that's nice. So we just no longer no blood curse anymore? Got a fuck ton of cool looking items, but I think we have double leper? I don't think we do. We have Bounty Hunter, Hellion, Man-at-Arms, Abomination, Crusader, Leper, Jester, Jester. The only one we got doubles out of was Jester. So we could actually trigger this. And let's just see if it does light up or something when you get them. But these are supposed to be set bonuses. Okay, it does light up. Yeah, but these items are bad, so I don't want to use those. Okay. It's kind of annoying. So that's it? Is there more? Let's go see. Is the Crimson Cord over there? Yeah, there is a level 5 though, so it's not over. Looks like it just kind of resets. Because I mean, we are starting to get overrun with curses at this point. So it looks like that resets it temporarily. That's the other Hellion item, it looks like. Bleed skill chance, okay. Death blow resist, okay. +3 speed is good. -15% healing received is pretty bad. How does that combo with the other one? Where is my other Hellion one? Did it get stolen? No, it's there. Yeah, I don't know. It has accuracy built into the team. And this one is the Viscount Spices. +3% crit if it has Crimson Curse. 100% healing while eating if it has Crimson Curse. 100% food consumed if it has Crimson. That's bad. Okay. It's not an item I'd ever use. Alright, well we picked up some meat stuff. So it looks like the DLC is not over. There's more in there. Is there anything we want? Dark Crown would always be nice, and it gives us Sunshine in the Thicket, which would let us clear out other shit. One of the birds is gone, so I assume that means we lost our chance to get our items back, but maybe not. Protection Ring got nerfed really heavily. Honestly, when I look at this right now, my gut feeling is the as a tank item, this thing is better. The Martyr's Seal. Still haven't seen a Blasphemous Vial. I'm pretty sure this got additional nerf tacked onto it. Too bad. Okay. So we don't quite know where we're going yet. But we did clear that out. That went fairly reasonably with the Baron. It looks like maybe I should have brought it into 3 weeks instead of 2 to maximize loot, but maybe not. I maybe could have just done that in 1 too. We do have another district, and we have another district available because we picked up another blueprint. I don't think I can afford any of it right now. They're very, very expensive. I guess I could do it so we can read them all together. Alright, anything I want here. So that's why Finale's kicking so much ass, by the way, with the performance hall. 2 extra camping skill points is kind of neat. Antiquarian Occultist Plague Doctor. And it costs deeds. That's probably a no-go ever. Training Ring. Arbalest Howlmaster Man-at-Arms. Only costs crests. Accuracy and max HP. We're using 2 of the 3. And an accuracy buff on Man-at-Arms and Howlmaster is really good. This is something that seems pretty doable. Low gold cost. It's a high amount of crests, but 300 isn't something I can't do. That's actually not that far away. Altar of Light. 10% healing skills is really nice. Crusader, Vestal, Flagellum. That's actually pretty good too, but deeds. There's no way I'm going to ever fucking have 200 deeds in this. So. Yeah, Dolphin. That Jester building is really strong, and it's super dirt cheap too. Bounty Hunter, Grave Robber, Highwayman. 2% crit, 5% scouting chance. For 100 fucking portraits. 2 bottles of blood brewed per week. Cost me a bus. That's not too bad. Puppet theater. I mean, I don't know. Like, right now we have no one with the curse, right? So, I don't know when we're going to need blood again or not, but something to think about. Idle stress release is good, but it only costs 200 too. That's not that far away. I don't know if it's worth it right now. Our overall stress doesn't seem too out of control, so it's probably not necessary we need. Granary, I don't know how much food is generated, so I don't know how much money it makes me per week, and the same with the bank. This sounds like it'd be really good, but we're kind of mixing Torchlight in and out because I like my money. And so what would this be? 10% of this is 2,000, so half of that is about $1,000 a week. It's interesting. Probably rewards you for hoarding money, but if you have a bunch of money to hoard, you're probably doing it wrong. I don't know. I think I would probably, of these, take the accuracy and HP buff on the Man-at-Arms and Houndmaster. I'm going to be using Houndmasters and Man-at-Arms for the rest of the game. That's probably the one I'd go for right now. So. Districts cost less than Bloodmoon. It's interesting. We're in Bloodmoon. So this is a discounted cost. Alright. Let's go figure out where we're going next. Not doing... Why can we even... Why are champion level dungeons even available? We have no level 5 characters. Alright, extra long medium for 12 deeds is somewhat interesting. It's an extra long medium for no deeds. Somewhat less interesting. Kill the hag. We just lost all of our curses though. I wanted to go fight the hag with curses. And the Dark Crown, which is absolutely disgustingly good if you're using low light. Is it worth running a low-level mission right now just for this item? Probably. It's disgustingly good. And they stole my other fucking stress-resist items because fuck that bird. And fuck that shambler. I kind of need to go kill this prophet as well. I can't fight a champion-level bird. This is a level 5 dungeon. We can't survive a champion-level bird, so no. We're not going to reclaim lost trinkets. Decisions. I do need to get this stupid boss out of the way so I can level the rest of these guys. I don't, as much as I really like Dark Crown, I don't think I want to do, I mean, the Sunshine in the Thicket gives me a damage boost on the hag, right? Is that the one I'm remembering? I think it is. Damage boost on the hag would be great. It's actually that combo. Actually, no, that we should do this. We should do this regardless. Okay, because we set up for a damage boost on the hag for next run. Okay, nah, that's what we're doing. All right, let's get people who are getting leveled here. These guys are being saved for the prophets. With who's the fourth in the prophet? The Hound. That's fine. So we need to bring Roth here or recruit a new character. We haven't looked at the stagecoach. Kind of want to get that Crusader back. Just so I have one of them. 6-speed Crusader was almost worth it. What week is it? It is week 35. Okay, I think we're doing that. Does that mean we're only gonna have one Plague Doctor leveled? How do I feel about only having one Plague Doctor leveled? Yes, you may, Genkishkan. I will add you to the list. All right. One Crusader or another Plague Doctor. I like Plague Doctors in DD1 and DD3. Probably means I want 2 of them. Can I get away with just 2 men-at-arms? They're so good.
A mighty sword arm anchored by holy purpose. A zealous warrior.
Sorry, Joe and Ribs. We do it, characters are only for donations on this channel, mate. Sorry. It's just the... If I did it for every sub, all the characters would always be named always after subs. Every single time. Because there just aren't enough character slots in it. Sorry, mate. Alright, so... This is going to be from yesterday. I believe I was double checking. Yeah, Hadeland. Okay, just wanted to make sure I got the name right. Alright. Okay. Hadeland it is. Oops. Welcome Hadeland to the team. I don't want a soft anemic Crusader, but I do want a Crusader. Thanks for the bits, True Hearts. I think I'm just bringing this. I kind of want a Crusader. Mostly, though, the number one reason why I want a Crusader right now is I want to play around with the Crusader item, which I actually think is decent. I mean, that actually feels like the weakest part of the Crusader is that his speed is pretty bad. And his stress heal is kind of small. Like, if I could actually use him as a stress healer / real healer, that'd be fairly interesting. Yeah, I would consider Scully. If I would just interact with the Crimson Court. Yep, I would go straight for the DLC, just because the DLC is going to impact all your future games. Sure, Frostbite. I can add you to the list for that.
A kind gesture.
And yes, you may. Donnelly be added to the list. Thank you for the donation. Okay. How Master with the Ancestor Scroll is insane. Yeah, we don't have any Ancestor Scrolls. The only Shambler we fought killed us and we couldn't fucking retreat, and he took all my items. So I lost 8 items, all of which were high quality items, to the Shambler for no fucking reason. Okay, what am I lollygagging about right here? What am I standing around doing nothing with?
Gesture.
Jerkbeard? That's not nice, Joanne Ribs. I was about to say something really nice about you too, and now I'm not so sure I'm going to. But yes, I will add you to the list. Thank you for the donation. Guys, by the way, if you don't know who Joanne Ribs is, he's another streamer who does a lot of excellent strategy related content. He knows more about XCOM than anyone I've ever met in my entire life, including, dare I say it, including Beagle. So if you haven't seen him stream, you definitely should check him out. Oh, and one other thing, Joe and Ribs, I've been loving the rehash videos of the Thursday night Beagle games, by the way. This last one was a little on the too silly side for me personally, but all the ones up to that I've really enjoyed. So, anyways, I'll just since you're donating money to me, I thought at least I could do a little shout out for a streamer who I really enjoy watching. So cheers, guys. Okay, so let's sort out our stuff. I do want to level this Crusader. I want one Crusader available. He's quite good in the end. I think I'm going to do that over this. I keep going back and forth on it. The thing is, I don't want to level a bazillion guys all the time, but I think I need that second Plague Doctor. I think I need that second Crusader, or that first Crusader. So let's do it. I hope it's a little inspiring, because I think they're super cool videos. And anytime someone puts the time to edit videos, I always give mad respect for that, because it's such a time-consuming process to actually edit videos. All right, let's get our skills sorted out, get our items sorted out, and then get into the mission. Probably you guys don't want to sit here and watch me think about this all day, so let's do that. All right, Smite, yes. Stunning Blow, yes. Battle Heal, Inspiring Cry. It's pretty perfect. We're missing Holy Lance if we get shuffled. Let's buy that. And do I want to take the training regimen? What am I saving? So just quickly, I think I decided on the Helmmaster and Arbalist one. So I'm saving crests. Okay. Have all right money, but not great money right now. It wouldn't be bad to get this up. This does cost me crests though. Getting that reduction though is nice. No, I think I'm hoarding crest right now. Okay, so we are gonna grab Holy Lance on Roth. Roth has Noxious Blast. This is not a great dungeon for dots. Let's grab Disorienting Blast. Let's grab Battlefield Med. Let's grab Plague Grenade. Am I going in with no healer? Kind of. Also, this is a position 2, position 3 Plague Doctor. Okay, so we kind of wouldn't mind Incision too. Spending money on skills I might not use. Alright, it's annoying. And the rest of it is gonna be these. We'll level that later, I suppose. Yes, level it later. Okay. Actually, I did it instead of cutting them. Oh my god, man. I think I told you this. I think I've said this a couple times on stream, but I'll say it again. When I did the Civ 6 stuff, I put together 3 fucking 10-minute videos from that footage. And I think it took me, like, I think it was two 14-hour days or something. I mean, granted, some of it is upfront time and learning it. And so, but it was just for me such an unbelievably time-consuming process, so.
A kind gesture.
Alright, this guy looks pretty good. The rest of them look pretty good. Alright. Since Wandel, I will, to fulfill the daily goal. Thank you very much for sorting that out. I'll add you to the list as well. Getting a pretty long list. I feel like from time to time, financially, I should just wipe more often. But, clearly, that's not our intended goal. So thanks for the donation, man. Alright. Let's go in, grab our team. We have our team. Let's get our items. And, oh, weapons. Weapon upgrades. Alright. Okay. Alright, we are picking up a good item from this. This is a Jester. Let's go faster and get more accurate. We gotta set up the other thing I need to do is set up the sanitarium. Are we going darkness in this without healing? Probably not. We probably actually want to bring torches with no dedicated healer here. Although, I mean, the Crusader's going to try to be doing some healing. He's just going to fail utterly at it. So we'll bring plus 20% healing skills. And I already sold the 33% healing item on this campaign. I really wish I hadn't now. But I wasn't planning on using more Crusaders. I don't think the Jester items are worth using again. 3 speed in position 1. Yeah, but the time... You do want to go first in position 1. But you also want to go first later on. So, I don't know. Those buffs are just not good enough for me. I don't think those are good at all. Alright, Crusader here. Do we have a healing item? We could run Genia's Head. I'm kind of curious how big of heals we're going to get with this. This guy is going to be stabbing people. Do we have a Blight skill chance? We don't. We have a Bleed skill chance, though. Oh, we're not cursed, so that does nothing right now. What does this do? Debuff resist if Crimson Curse. Okay, but we don't have Crimson Curse, so that does nothing. Speed is certainly nice on guys. I don't really want to go ahead of the Jester, though. So I don't really want to be any faster than 7. We're going to be stunning. Let's run a stun percentage there. And the Hound with Scout Whistle. Are we going to be doing low light or not? I just want to get through this mission. This is kind of a bad comp, and they're kind of under leveled. So I think I don't want to go that. I think I want to go full light. Things and things. Stress resist somewhere. Wait, no, like this. You could also have stun. That would be fine. And we have a fuck ton of stunning. A little bit of damage. Alright, we got no Plague Doctor items and no Hound Master items from this, so alright, we'll do that. Okay, not the greatest comp ever to rock this stuff, but hopefully good enough we can complete it. We need to sanitize some people. Let's go hose them down. Wield Phobe, I wouldn't mind getting rid of that. The Yips has to go. This is a terrible thing. Let's get rid of it. Gambler, don't care about. If we're ever going to use this Grave Robber, we need to start treating her. I like unyielding on grave robbers. They actually, unfortunately, get stuck in that position more often than I would like. So I think I'm going to get rid of Stress Eater first. Stress Eater is one of the worst ones because you can't plan around it. Am I going to keep unyielding locked in on a playground? Yes. Alright. No diseases at the moment. I did kind of crush my resources, but so be it. Let's go ahead and provision. Alright. Wow. We start with some stuff in here, don't we? 2 of these. 3, 4 of those. Some food. Let's run that. And we'll kind of be moderate with our torch usage. Down to 11 bloods. Bandages are good here. But we have too many items in our inventory. Alright. Let's try this. Let's hope I don't throw out the stuff. I haven't decided when the stream is, Victor. I'll try to publicize it a little bit. It will be towards either the very end of this month or the beginning of next month, Victor. Alright, off we go. Yes, let's go. This is not chat, I'm talking to myself. I believe you. Thanks for phrasing it that way, Victor. That's a much more pleasant way to deal with that interaction for me. Alright, I don't really want stuns here, believe it or not. Stress heals, heals, and nukes. Stuns here. And I want stuns here. So I want stab. Stun, stun. Heal. Okay. Fuck my neck, dude. I don't know what the hell it is. It's something to do with the positioning, but I can't figure it out what I changed. My neck is killing me when I stream these days. That's not a good thing to be having long run. Alright, grab everything from here.
Packs laden with loot.
This comp is weak.
Often low on supplies.
First quest location coming up. Good, we can dump this shit. Actually got kind of nice with the item interactions to begin with.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
We know there's a fight here. Let's walk into it with full light. Madman, of course, because why not?
The will to
That
fight.
sucked.
Focus.
Little dog treat here. Damage on the Madman. He's so much more dangerous than the Acolyte. The Acolyte is definitely high priority, but this is just so bad. Alright, if we can stun that out, that would be great. He'll miss his turn, and she'll miss her next turn. Gives me a little bit of time to do things. Wish I had the stun on the Crusader right now. That would be really nice. But let's try Crusader as a dedicated healer. I lied. Let's just stress it.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Alright, Madman unfortunately gets an accusation off.
Weakened.
Alright, damage there.
The ground quakes.
Oh, I lost my ability to dot from there. Something to think about. Try stunning again. Lucky.
As
Screw
the
that
fiend
Madman.
falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Should be healing that dog. Getting kind of beat on. Damage there. No bot dot though, so we're gonna have to waste another attack. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of good attacks here. I don't like Plague Doctor in the Wield in general, but just swing there, or I could heal. 3 with double healing items. That's 50% fucking healing skills. And I guess if that base is 2, that's gonna be 3. Oh man, we're mathing together, chat. Team, we figured it out.
Give them no quarter.
150% of 2 is 3. The value. The value of these items. The value. Yeah, I need something else from this guy. If he's gonna be in this position, he needs Noxious Blast. But they're pretty resistant, right? 60%? Yeah. I mean, at that fucking point, if this is healing for 2 and giving me a stress heal. As I said, this comp is gonna be terrible, but we're just leveling people because we need them leveled, not because this comp is anything to write home about.
The wounds of war can be healed.
It's kind of weird that 100. I mean, I guess it's just straight rounding. I guess they round up at the 50% then. I don't really want to risk dying. I could. Do you want to be ridiculous? I kind of want to be ridiculous. Let's dodge tank and heal up. So that means we'll probably be done about round 15. Unless this guy's too low to do that with. Oh, he's too low to do this. Never mind. Can't do it anyways. It's not going to work. Next time we encounter the zombies, we got to be aware of that and actually do some dodge tanking.
A momentary abatement.
Should have stabbed there. It's a nice hit. Dead to the dot now? He is. It's actually really good.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
This is additional food we picked up. It is. Let's get rid of that. Let's grab this. This is a good item to bring back if we can get enough of them. Fine. Is there a fight like right in this room though? Fuck it. This comp is so bad. I think I'd rather the. Could have taken holy water. I think I'd rather just keep it. You are not the person I thought you were. Maybe I put back on the double plague dot for him.
Destroyed.
Hopefully then it can then two-shot that.
Confusion. Nerves. And panic.
Did he say nerd? I thought he said nerds. I thought he said confusion. Nerds! Like, nope. Apparently not. I just want to start swinging on these. Yeah, I want this fight to end.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Huh? A little bit awkward here. I guess that's like a 4-point heal, basically. I think it was two rounds of 2 remaining.
Ringing ears. Blurred vision. The end approaches.
Nerds.
A decisive pummeling. Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle. Confidence surges
enough.
as the enemy crumbles.
I want to bring home blood. Speed again. Buff. Just interact with this item. Okay, I want to change some things in the Plague Doctor. I don't think dots are going to be super helpful unless they're back rank versus things like Madmen and the Occultists. but that might be better than what else we're using. Disorienting Blast, for example, has been almost entirely useless. So I think we're going to turn that off and turn this on for, oops, not that, that on for now. Why have I not been in position 4? Oh, I see. Because the Jester keeps moving to position 3 with stabs. Alright, we'll try Incision off. I was thinking that she would end up in position 3, but she keeps ending up in position 4, which is not at all helpful. Try that for now. And I haven't used the Crusader's Heal once because it's at this level it's only 1 point better than the stress heal, and the stress heal gives me torch and minus stress. So I think I'm gonna turn the stun back on there. Alright. And let's keep going.
Annihilated.
Back rank damage. Back rank damage. He'll get one shot off as long as he can resist that blight, and then he'll die. So he's dead next round. Okay.
Diminished.
Stun here would be nice. It's possible we'll hit that. Already more pleased with that round. What's there?
Great is the weapon that cuts on its
Stop
own.
that. He's not stunnable right now. Damage there. How do I find utility in Holy? How do I find utility in Holy Lance? It's an emergency skill. It's extremely good for Crusader's one of the guides I like versus Shamblers, in part because of Holy Lance. It's also really good if you get shuffled. So if you're in a group that gets screwed if you're out of order, Holy Lance can be really good for that. But I use it basically because I need it sometimes, and when I don't have it, I really notice it. But a lot of times I just won't touch it at all. So it's an emergency skill. I don't know if that clears that up. You run a rank 4 Crusader. It's interesting. Assisted the bleed. Taking 9 from that. He is stunnable. No reason to rush this. He'll die before he can act now. So we can get 2 stress heals off. Go there.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Go here. Go there. Go there. Die. Good.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
I actually want these. I think it's time to toss torches. Okay. I'm not coming back this way. We know there's a fight here. Let's keep our torchlight high. Wow, for being in the Wield, we've only encountered humans, basically.
Obliterated.
I guess some zombies. We'll be using a lot of flagellant parties in a minute. We're at the tail end of our level 1 stuff, which means we have a couple stragglers who need to be leveled. And after that, we'll be doing much more in the way of... we'll start on the level 3s, and you'll see the flagellant parties again. Should kill him if the dot hits. Nice. It's not really stunnable right now.
Well struck. A
Good.
death by inches.
Alright, he just missed us, which is pretty fucking awesome. Alright, he's dead to the dot now because of that crit. So we can just do a little bit of healing. I think I've already healed here.
Inspiration and improvement.
Inspiration and improvement indeed. Do I want these? I do not want those.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Probably that's higher return than what I'd normally use bandages for, though. Secret room. Secret door. Alright, it doesn't matter then. Neither of these are coming home, so I'll grab it, but there makes no point one way or the other. Any quests up here? We're going to leave that entire branch for last then. Because there's a key in there, and I'm going to want to use that key for the secret room. Or the secret room in there, rather. Oh, God damn it. I didn't quite get my team rotated in time.
Be gone, fiend.
Shouldn't matter with this quality of fight, but still.
Another one falls. Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
I could get this on the way out. Probably makes some sense to do that, since we will be backtracking past here. I guess I do want to scout still, so we'll turn up the light. I'll consider this obstacle when I get back. We'll see how many curios require shovels. Get that on the way out.
You have returned.
Welcome back, Stock Dude 842. Thanks for the resub. Alright, what do we have here? Is that guy getting dumpster? Yeah, about this guy in the back who I'm never going to be able to get to. He's going to be pretty much blight immune, but I guess that means I stun. It's going to be really hard for our team to kill that. Just because unless the Hellmaster starts critting, the 15% protection is going to make like 3 or 4 attacks to kill that. Which means 3 or 4 rounds I have to deal with this asshole. Stun the zombie, it hasn't acted yet. I wonder if it's rounds up. If it always rounds up. I wonder if it's like a rounding function or if it's just a greater than value. Like if it's over 1, does it always go to 2 for the inspiring cry, or does it have to be 50% or more? I'm gonna try taking off Junia's head in a minute and seeing that for next round, I think. Do a little damage there. Stun resistant to all hell. Stop that guy then. Damage there. This right here, where I spread damage among 3 of them without stun control, is not how you want to do a mission. But these are my 2 stunners, and the Hound needs to shoot this guy every round so he doesn't get more than 1 turn. Alright. If I try the Pitch Black Dungeon mod, I didn't like it. I found it too RNG heavy for me. I haven't played it in a long time though, so they could have done all sorts of amazing things. I don't know, but it's not my thing at the time. Alright, he's dead. We're gonna get no recovery here though, because I gotta stun this guy. So I can stun this guy. Is he dead to the dot? He just crit me too. It's fucking obnoxious. We're gonna heal. Probably gonna hit the Crusader for more damage then, but if I'd stunned him, but I couldn't stun him because he was stun resistant. He just missed, that's fine. Alright, let's continue stacking our dot there. He's dead in 2 rounds, he's dead this round. Let's cure the dot, it's like a 6-point heal. It's good.
Slowly, gently.
We'd like to stun here with the Hound. Heal with the Crusader. He's dead to the dot, so we get this next round to stress heal and heal. I don't want to say Pitch Black sucked. I mean, and who knows how much changing they've done. But when I played it, it was like every fucking 3rd interaction was RNG. And yeah, it makes the game hard, but it doesn't make the game hard in a way that I enjoy. Hard for me, what I enjoy out of a hard game is a game that I get to have, there's repercussions to my decision making. That's what I want. I want it to be challenging, difficult, makes me think about it, but I don't want it to be random. Random doesn't do anything for me.
Triumphant pride.
Let's toss these slippery boots. They're not coming home regardless. Okay. Let's interact with this. Some inventory space back. And I wanted to try the healing thing. I wanted to see what would happen if I put it here. we'll try that. Get this on the way out. Keep light up. We're gonna end up throwing this torch away soon, so. Alright, what do we have? That guy.
Decimated.
Single target stress nuke is fine. We can probably out stress heal that. Let's dot this guy. I want to see as soon as I can, which won't be this round, if the stress heal is for 2 or 1 right now. We'll stun one of these guys for next round. I don't know why my hound went so slow. Oh. That miss. Kind of fine with this position right now. I don't really want to rush these guys because I want to test those healing effects. Damage there is helpful though. And we dot him again. I think he's taking 5. So if we stun him, he's not going to get another action. Should be better than dotting him again right now because I'll get 1 action if we do that. So that should be that taken care of. He'll die before he acts. Great. And we got these guys to worry about. It's too bad. We're just going to get another dot there. Another crit too.
Terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
Let's see if this is a... Well, no, we're going to stun.
A time to perform beyond one's limit.
Try to stun that. Too bad. Let's cure this dot. That did heal for 2. And that's only a 30% increase of 1. So that seems like it's just above 1. Let's see if that's true here as well. Yeah, okay. So it is not, it's not over, so it's not 50% extra of, it's just better than the single, than the single point of healing. Alright, that one's stun resistant and we can kill it this round. Dead to the dot, long as he doesn't resist it. Cure that. That's what I just checked though, Pokido. It's not true at all. You're actually wrong with that statement. The exact opposite of what you said. If it was just a 30% increase of 1 and it rounded down, then it would do nothing. It would just still do 1. But it doesn't. It does 2 with even a 30% increase, which means that it's just truncating that, right? Or it's not the right word. It's not truncating. Like a step function. I'm not sure if that's right either. But what it's doing is it goes more than 1, 2. As opposed to more than 1.52, which is good for us. I'm going to dodge tank this just a little bit. No, I'm not. I'm just going to stun him so he doesn't get an action.
A powerful blow.
Not rounding up. You wouldn't round up with 1.3. You'd round down with 1.3. I guess it's permanently rounding up. I don't know what we call that. Or rather, I do know what we call that, but I can't fucking think of it right now, and it's driving me nuts. I don't want to kill him. Yes, I do. I do want to kill him. I wanted another heal, but things.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Alright, 2 curios. Potentially. I don't have to take any more fights with this group. We're going to be full on inventory space anyways. But I could camp. Camp for healing wouldn't be terrible. Okay. Yeah, it's just the opposite of whatever fucking truncating is then, right? Well, no, that's not even true. That's not even true. I don't know. I like want the term now, but I don't want to keep talking about it. So if someone finds the term, that would be great, but I don't want to keep talking about it. Alright, let's go get rid of these torches in this last fight. We'll take it for the loot. Okay. It's called sealing? Okay. You say so. Doesn't feel like it's a ceiling either.
Another abomination.
I like want to look it up now.
Lands.
Yep, you missed the Baron. Go check the VOD if you like. Vampiric Spirits. I don't know if Roth has self-cure. Oh, he does. Nice. Okay. I didn't even know these things could give me diseases. Or if I did, I'd forgotten it at some point or another. Let's kill that one.
Executed
We go
with
first.
impunity. Impressive. A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Okay, we are gonna camp here for inventory space before I loot a bunch of stuff. We're gonna use 8.
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable.
We have to remember to cure our
Rats
disease.
in a maze.
Anyone else diseased? I don't think so, right? No. With 11 remaining, what do we want to buff? Prevents nighttime ambush. That does as well. It's 4. I don't think there's a whole lot of point in running scouting for the rest of this mission, so I don't think I'm going to. So what else could we do that would be not shitty? Nothing. Accuracy, I guess, and accuracy on the guy attacking the back rank targets would be good. And we have nighttime ambush prevented already. Stand tall, it's not anything useful. Turn back time. We could rose, every rose has its thorn for 15% stress resist for the rest of these fights, or we could take the scouting. Or we could take a small heal here, but it's only like a, I don't think I want the heal. So no, let's take every rose. Okay. Let's douse the light.
As the light gains purchase,
Start
spirits
looting.
are lifted, and purpose is
Trap
made
just
clear.
spawned. Okay. I already cured disease. It's the first thing I did.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
I don't think there are any medicinal herb interactions on the way out, so I'm just gonna toss that. We have a torch to get rid of too, which we will do in just a moment. Oh, that's a bigger one. Okay. When you're in the courtyard, it counts as full light. I don't know if it's 100 torch, but it's at least some light. It's not under 30 torch. Okay. Fight just spawned annoyingly. Should die. Try to get some healing in. Should go last, we're pretty close to. Dead to the dot? Yes. No. Fine, die.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
It's actually been slightly better to let that stay. 8 food is not that much. We probably have to go all the way up that way. Seems a little bit greedy to come down here for a single curio. We shouldn't do that. It's a bad idea.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption.
Also can spawn fights every time we enter and leave corridors.
Intent.
Or rooms, rather. Which it just did. Well, I mean, that's another chance at loot, I guess.
Only treasure could staunch the flow of other.
Another chance at a shambler, another chance at a collector as well. Collector would be probably alright with this group. Shambler would not be alright. It really sucks when they miss on those abilities. Crits, annoyingly.
For the slightest lapse
Ton of stress.
in concentration.
No, he went first. God damn it. He's gonna do a lot of damage here, and he can crit again. It's just the blight is good. He's dead before he acts, so we don't have to end this turn here, and we're not going to.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
There, get a little bit of that recovery back. Actually, a lot of money on these guys.
Success so clearly in view.
Oh.
Or is it merely a trick of the light?
1, 2, 3 for the secret room. These we have to hold on to. These I'm gonna hoard for now. I hate throwing out money to make room for money. Seems like bad. But it is more valuable, so I mean we gain value out of that. It's just painful. Another fight just spawned. That's the third fight that spawned from us resetting corridors. I suppose it is what it is. Collector, you're gonna give me 4 trapahedrons or whatever they're called. Got him. Nope. Left him at 1. The game.
A singular strike.
Okay, a lot of stress healing there.
This expedition at least promises success.
New to the game, why did I put it all dark? Because when it's all dark, you there's more loot to take out of things. The harder fights, the enemies hit harder, you take more stress, things like that, but you get more loot out of the stuff that you do loot. So if you're like me right now and you're comfortable with the dungeon and you just want to walk out with as much money as you can, that's one of the ways to do it. Okay, that's actually really good, the key item right there. We can have save both keys right before we walk back there and maximize that loot. Let's go dump this last item. It's also a shovel item. That's quite nice. We should actually do that now, because I don't want to bring 3 shovels back. I don't think that's going to make it home unless I value it over bus. I don't think I do. Because I think what is going to happen here is that it's going to be more valuable to get the town building up. That gives me a permanent accuracy buff on 2 of the characters I'll be using all the time. Okay. How come I don't get stress? I don't know what to ask. I don't know how to answer that. I'm stress healing. I do get stress. I get lots of stress. You get additional stress when it's nighttime. But I am I'm healing through the stress. Or stress healing through the stress anyways. That's a stress heal. That's a stress heal. He's dead to the dot. Let's help him die. Damn, he went first. It's too bad. We can self-heal there. How much damage will this stun do? 2 to 4. Perfect. He misses this round. This is his first round alone. He misses this round, and then next round he has a lethal dot on him, so we get 2 rounds of recovery. You mean when you're at 50% dark, you start getting a lot of stress, actually a lot more than I'm getting at 0. No, you're not. Or rather, not what you're implying. You're not. It's not that you're receiving more stress. At 0 stress, at 0 light, I receive more stress than you do at 50% light. It's just you're handling your stress worse than I am. So my stress is not accumulating, while yours is. And that's just something you'll get better at as you play the game more, realizing which guys you need to kill because they're high priority threat targets. And you can see just the power of stress healing right here as I push everyone's stress back down to 0. Alright. Gotta make sure you take your recovery rounds as much as possible. You just saw me min-max a recovery round there, where I get a ton of extra things at the end. You see basically how I got 2 extra full rounds to recover? You want to try to do that every single time you can in Darkest Dungeon, because you are paying. The way that the fights work is all the enemy, because of the way stuns work and the way that just the number of character actions work. In the front of a fight, you have all the enemies have all their actions remaining, so they're going to be doing a bunch of extra things to you that you can't control. You're going to get hit more, you're going to take more stress damage, etc. At the end of the fights, you have some ability to recover the stuff that you lost at the beginning of the fight. Yeah, I call it like race and recovery is what I call that, the kind of setup for the Darkest Dungeon fights. So you should be aware of that going into it and try to maximize your recovery stage of the fight. I actually think in this position it's better not to finale right there, because I want to be able to lunge with the Crusader to hit rank 4 to help the dog kill it, and I don't want this guy to be in position 1, I want him to be in position 2. That's an annoying dodge. Don't knock me back. Okay, good. My pleasure, man. If you're new to the game and want to check it out, I have that DD guide. It's that. If you want to go check out a YouTube video where I break that down a little bit more, you certainly can. I'll talk you through a fight basically with that. What you should be working towards as a new player to Darkest Dungeon or doing well in fights. Alright, dots, cool. Let's get some stuns up. We have no stress red stress heal here. Taking 9 out of that. He's actually dead now to this. If he goes ahead of us, he's dead. If he doesn't, we get a heal off. Cool. Bye.
A victory. Perhaps the turning point.
Alright. 1, 2, 3 are the final final room over there. So we don't actually have anything to take this from. I suppose Jade is more valuable than that. We have, what, 2 item interactions? Are we going to get 400 gold here? Maybe. Or 4 bus isn't super good either. I think the gold is just more reliable. Or more likely. Depends how it, I don't know if there's an actual right answer for that. I've got like 1 crate left and the secret room itself. Oh, and I have the luggage too. No, that was probably good to keep the gold in that instead of the emerald.
This place.
Alright. We only got 25 gold though, but we got an onyx.
Now it must be carried home.
I thought I had a box left, but it was double animal carcasses.
A handsome reward.
Alright, let's toss these 3. So we actually lost value on that emerald. Feels bad. Feels bad.
Such a burden of finery risks life and limb.
Doesn't getting some torch by using Crusader stress heal lower your chances at loot since you're not in pitch black anymore? Yes. It does. Alright. Came out of this what we wanted though. We got experience on those guys, a fair amount of cash, an item we wanted, and better than that, we got a damage buff for the Hag, which is our next fight. Some positive quirks, which is great. My pleasure, the Plat Chaser. Is unlimited recovery rounds on champion mobs still a thing at the latest patches?
Let us press on.